So Greg here from BackpackerWellnessAndFitness.com. We're talking today about what you're going to fit in your pack when you're traveling. The two most important things to remember when you're traveling is A, what time of year you're going. That's really going to depend on what you put in your pack. And B, how long you're going to stay and where you're going to wash your clothes at when you're over there. Those kind of things make a huge difference. If you're only going to stay for a week, you may not have to worry about some of those things. You know, that sort of 10-day margin, you may be able to pack enough in your pack for 10 days and not have to worry about it. I mean, you're going somewhere for longer than 10 days, you're probably going to have to worry about where you're going to wash your clothes at. For us, we believe in fitness while we're traveling, so you're going to be running, things like that. You're going to get sweaty, so obviously you're going to bring some workout clothes, you're going to bring some daily clothes, and then maybe you're going to bring some clothes at night. Depending on what type of year you're traveling is going to make a huge difference too. If you're backpacking around in the summer, yes, you're going to bring shorts, but it's depending where you're at, if you're going to be in Italy or Spain or Greece or wherever you're going to be. If it's 80, 90, 100 degrees there, you're going to be sweating whatever you're wearing in the day, and then if you want to go out at night, you're going to be wanting to wear different clothes. So those things kind of make a difference, where if you're traveling, say, in the middle of October and November in these places, you're going to be able to walk around in places wearing your normal clothes. You're not really going to sweat in them too much, and you'll be able to wear those same clothes later out at night without really having much of a problem. So what you're going to pack in this bag here when you're traveling, I look at bringing 4 pairs of workout outfits, so pants, t-shirts, sweatpants basically. Sometimes, depending on where the weather is, if it's really nice out, you're in the summer or whatnot, you can, you bring shorts, and it makes it packing a little easier. Another little tip that I usually give people is, if they find that, all the sweatpants are just too much because they're too thick or what have you, what they can do, depending on the time of year, is they can use scrubs, which fold down really quickly, and they're really basically nothing, and they fit in the backpack rather well. Other than that, I look at bringing 7 pairs of clothes, just because it's kind of easier, and you can kind of get away with some mix and match with that, depending on the type of year. If you're going in the fall, you can get away with wearing, jeans twice a week. So maybe you pack 2 pairs of jeans, and that counts as 4 days. Then you only have to pack 3 other pairs of pants. Maybe a pair of khakis, and 2 dress pants or something like that. Give yourself a little bit of variation. In the summer, like I said, you're probably going to sweat more. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, obviously bring your shorts or whatnot, because they're smaller, they're easier to fit in the bag. And it's going to be hot out. You're not going to be wanting to walk around in, in jeans and, 100-degree weather. So you can pack your shorts up. And I usually tell people, bring clothes for, when you work out, and then bring clothes for walking around during the day. Those are probably going to get sweaty when it's 80, 90, 100 degrees out. And then you're going to want to bring, a couple pairs of clothes for later at night. For when you go out to restaurants and things like that. You're probably not going to want to go all gross and sweaty and everything like that. Other than that, the things you're going to want to pack in your bag, you want to bring a good pair of shower shoes if you're staying in hostels. I like flip-flops that are nice and hard, don't absorb water. That way, it's not, extra water you're carrying around with you in your bag or whatnot, and that gives you that mildew smell and everything like that. You really don't want that. You want something that's nice, hard, plastic flip-flop. Easy to get your foot in, easy to get your foot out, and it keeps your foot off the floor while you're in those showers, so that's really pretty nice. Also, you're going to bring little small jars, kind of like these guys right here, for any of your toiletries when you first come over there. Like this right here is lotion. I bring face wash, things like that. Some toothpaste, toothbrush, razors, women makeup, those sorts of things. Any sort of personal items like that you're going to bring. Remember that they do have stores all over the place down there, so you just bring just a little bit with what you need just to kind of get settled with. And then once you're kind of settled down where you're at and whatnot, you can kind of go to the store and buy what you need. And the nice thing about backpacking, if you're backpacking with a group of people, is you can kind of split things, where you just buy 1 bottle of mouthwash and some paper cups, a couple paper cups, and you can kind of just divide and kind of go with that. That way only one person has to carry the bottle, saves on space and things like that. So, also while speaking of toiletries and things you're going to bring, one of the things you're going to want to bring is you're going to want to bring 2 washcloths and a towel. Sometimes two towels if you can fit two towels, just because it's just nice to have those. That way you have something, when you go to shower, obviously you have a washcloth and towels. Some places, some hostels rent them, but they tend to charge an arm and a leg for them. It's just kind of easier if you have your own. The other things that you may want to bring too are, I prefer a couple thick plastic bags, and the plastic bags are basically to put your dirty clothes in and to put your wet towels and washcloths in while you're kind of out there traveling. Lastly, a couple other things that you may want to bring before we move on to some other stuff here. People recommend you bring antibiotics while you're over there. I also recommend that, just in case you get sick. You can go to Walgreens or CVS or whatnot. They have those little mini clinics. They'll write you a script for however many you need. If you're going to go over there for a month, I recommend taking just 2 weeks worth or whatnot. If you're on any kind of prescription drugs, obviously you're going to take enough that you need while you're over there. I also recommend people take a script while they're over there, just in case they lose their medication. They can get a script and have it easily available to go buy whatever that they need and get their script filled, so they have their medication while they're over. Also, as far as shoes are concerned, obviously you're going to take a pair of running shoes with you, because you're going to be running and exercising and things like that, and walking all over the place, so make sure they're comfortable, because you're going to do a whole lot of walking. Obviously you're going to bring your shower shoes, and you may want to just bring one pair of nice shoes to take out on a night, or if you're going to go out drinking or clubbing or whatever while you're over there. That's kind of nice to have. Also kind of good idea maybe for a guy to bring a collar shirt while you're over there. For that kind of deal. Because some places they may not let you in unless you have a collared shirt or what have you. You have to meet the dress code. That's why I tell people, when they pack, two pairs of jeans, a pair of khakis, and then maybe 2 pairs of dress pants. That way they have pants that can actually get them into those places. A collared shirt helps as well. And also a nicer pair of shoes, but not something that you're going to absolutely wear every day. They're probably going to be something that's going to sit in your pack most of the time. You're just going to kind of wear them out every once in a while to go out. Other than that, we're going to kind of move on to talk about some of the electronic stuff that you need. Lastly, when you're talking about electronics, I bring my cell phone with me to do all my pictures and things like that. Other people like to bring a camera. I mean, that's okay if you want to bring a camera. They're kind of big, kind of clunky, and it's just another thing to carry and worry about getting stolen. I prefer my cell phone camera. If you want a better camera, that's one thing you can bring. A lot of people mention bringing things like laptops and things like that. I'm really kind of put off on bringing anything like that, because again, it's just another thing to get stolen while it's over there. I recommend on bringing a tablet. I prefer my Nexus 7 because it's just the right size and a 7-inch tablet, and it's a very powerful tool. Lets you do just about anything you can do on a laptop on your Nexus 7. And it fits in your pocket, in your cargo pants, or in your jacket, or in a lady's purse, or what have you. It really works out well. It allows you to do different things on it. The last thing that I bring is a power converter, as you need something to plug into. I use a Samsung phone, and I use a Nexus 7, so I only have to bring one charger for both of them, because they can both use the same charger. So that's sort of another thing you may want to keep in mind. A lot of people like to use Apple products, so they have an Apple iPod, but maybe they have a Samsung phone or what have you. I try to not mix and match. I try to make sure I have 2 of the same type of product that can both use the same sort of charger, and then you get the universal charger at Walmart. And it's like, I don't know, $15-20, and it allows you to charge anywhere in any country, and you just kind of plug into the wall and then plug your charger in the wall, and you can charge your devices. So that's basically what I pack. Other than that, obviously your wallet, your passport, and have a good time. So again, I'm Greg from BackpackerWellnessandFitness.com, and I look forward to seeing some people this summer. Have a good one.